Hey everybody, it is day 7 and the prompt today is kind of a weekly review on how this process has been going, and kind of overall I think it's been going awesome. I've been feeling more comfortable and able to be my authentic self and not a crazy woohoo whatever outside of my comfort zone too much. One of the things that I'm realizing is that if I just focus on becoming 1% better every upload, then I'm golden, and over time I'll hopefully be decent at this. So one of the things that one of the guys I watched some YouTube on was Erwin McManus, and he did an interview with Think Media, and he talked about if your goal is to become better, then success and failure is just a state of that time, and you can work on that, and that's pretty awesome, pretty great to think about. I haven't focused on any editing, though I did this morning actually change my thumbnails on all the videos, which if you use Canva is a good tool for that if you're doing this. But learn as I go, build momentum, find my voice, all those aspects, all those goals have really been coming together as I do more and more of these, and it's definitely accomplishing what I set out to do. And the idea is that I get all the junk, get all the bad stuff, out at the beginning, and 30 days of content is kind of nuts. When I started this, I told you earlier that I had a conversation with my buddy ChatGPT to come up with my 30 prompts to help me out with this. And it came up with a really good list. I didn't use them in the exact order, but it's good to have that content to begin with, because then you can, as you're thinking about things, you read forward, you come up with things throughout the day, just jot them down and put them in the appropriate spot, and it's pretty cool. The Zettelkasten helps a ton with content and just having content. There's an author, Abercrombie, who he says that after he wrote his first series, he struggled with knowing what to write next, because he said, I kind of used up what I had. They say write about what you know, and he kind of used up what he knew, and so then he had to refill his well of inspiration. I don't know if that's the exact term he used, but the Zettelkasten is a well of inspiration. And as you work on it every day, as you're reading material, as you're watching YouTube, you grab these insights, you incorporate them with other insights that you've grabbed. It is a huge well of inspiration. And I'm adding probably around 25 to 50 new cards every week. And not all of them are hugely insightful. You know, I have some that are more important than others and more resonating or resonate more than others. But it's huge. It's huge to have. You know, like I said, I almost didn't start this. I was fearful. You know, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. The FUD, right? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. The fear that, well, you know, what if people won't like my content, or you know, what if they worse, you know, what if they don't like me as a person, you know, what if I get rejected, you know, and the and I think gradually it becomes easier. One of the things I did not expect is to be so concerned about the number of views, the number of likes, the number of subscribers. Even though if I want to do this to build my business and my ministry, I'm going to have to be concerned about those things because I want to grow an audience. But I think in a way, we live in a very narcissistic, you know, attention chasing, selfish culture that everybody wants to be famous or whatever, you know. And I think that's human nature. Everybody wants to be liked. Nobody wants to be disliked. But you know, so I was looking at those. I was looking at those numbers, and every time I'd see a like, you know, yeah, in my head, and it's great. You know, it was good. It was good to see that. But then I have to think that, what is my purpose? You know, what is my why? And so if I look at this and I say, okay, if I get enough likes, if I get enough subscribers, then does that mean that I'm successful? You know, or is it, which I conclude that it is what I'm about to say, that if I'm focused really truly on serving others and helping others, you know, I'm already successful, and I'm already doing, you know, my job, and then it's already worth the effort, which is cool, which is great. I do want to just kind of mention the numbers here. So I've got 22 subscribers now as of the last time I looked at it. Out of all the videos that I posted so far, 285 views, 37 likes, and 1 dislike. And it's so funny, you can have 37 likes, but you get 1 dislike, and you're just like, why didn't they like that? Why didn't they like that? But you know, not everybody's going to like this channel. Not everybody's going to like the message that I'm bringing forth. Not everybody's going to like my face. It's kind of funny. One of my buddies, as I've mentioned before, we have the Jerk Face Club, and when I showed him the YouTube video of what I was doing, we used to have this thing where, you know, you'd say there's a bug in the code or something, and you'd just say, you know what else there's a bug in? And be like, what? Your face. And anyway, and he said, this is 30 days of your face. And yeah, so anyway, so you know, it's interesting how our brains work and how we want to be liked, but that can't be the focus. The focus has to be am I serving? Am I helping people the best I can? And so yeah. Let's see. Let me look at my notes here. I already talked about the prompts, and I've kind of covered everything I wanted to cover. Like I say, it's been good. Today's day 7, 1 week. I'm going to continue to do it daily. I don't think I'd be able to if I didn't have the Zettelkasten, though. That well of inspiration and that ability to pull out content and just have things to talk about right there is amazing. And so if you ever decide to do this, I highly suggest it. And I want to thank you. Oh, I do want to mention, I have gotten encouraging comments, from some folks. One person said, I see you're new at this. I see your channel is just getting started, and basically keep it up. I hope this brings a smile to your face, and it did bring a smile to my face. I appreciate that. Thank you. And the other people who have written comments and who have given me feedback, thank you for that. 1% better every day. That's my goal, and so I will continue on this path. I hope you keep seeking the Lord's face and behold His glory, to be transformed into that same glory. And God bless.